So my name's Alison Gunn. I'm a veterinary consultant based here at Walper, and I work a lot with Gippsland Ag Group. This project came out of the drought in 2019, where a lot of people were wanting to re-establish perennials because they'd lost a lot of grass species, and we really wanted to demonstrate the best way of doing that. We also wanted to look at how different pasture species persisted across the district. The project was the first producer demonstration site that the Gippsland Ag Group was involved with, because at that point the Gippsland Ag Group had just formed, and it was also one of the first 6-year producer demonstration sites that MLA had done, which was really important because we wanted to look at persistence, and 3 years wasn't going to be long enough. So we started off by putting in some different pasture mixes at the Gippsland Research Farm, and then we went out and asked for expressions of interest across the whole of East Gippsland and Wellington, so we could get a group of different farmers in different areas throughout, so we can look at the different at different altitudes, different soil types across our whole region. So we're now 3.5 years into the project, and the Gippsland Research Farm site is definitely showing what we hoped it would do, which is how different ways of establishment are affecting the establishment of the species, and now we're turning around and looking at the persistence of the different pasture species as well. We also have got 6 paddocks established across the region, from Orbost in the east through to Glengarry in the west, and they're all slightly different and showing different things, but what we're managing to do is lots of different groups have been and visited them, and it's creating a lot of discussion and a lot of opportunity for different producers to talk about how they've established the paddock and what they're getting out of the project. Yeah, so it's not research, it is demonstration, but it still gets those conversations going about what those producers achieved, what they might do differently, what they have learnt along the way, and it's definitely getting conversations happening around really good establishment of perennial pastures, which should then lead to better persistence. That is what we're hoping to demonstrate in the next 3 years of the project, just which species are persisting on which soil types and in which areas. The project is actually called Perennial Pastures in a Variable Climate. We actually thought we would get more dry seasons, and we were hoping to look at establishment in a dry year, which we have actually done a little bit of this year, but instead it's been ridiculously wet, and that has provided different challenges, but they've all been great learnings for both the producers and the district.